Mm. Finally. Oof. So can you hear me clearly?
I can. Can you hear me clearly?
I can. Before, at least, and even I think we just chose the perfect time to do this because there was so much noise going on at my background. But this works fine.
Oh.
First of all, I need you to introduce yourself and what you do, because I'm going to chalk this intro up and just do something creative with it. And for my audience as well.
Okay. My name is Anthoineta Kalunta. I'm a Nigerian actress, presenter, and YouTuber.
And YouTuber as well. Plus, like,
yes.
I would definitely say, apart from all those things, why are you not adding, like, you know, like a humanitarian or human rights advocate?
Okay, because basically it's not generally it's not generally humanitarian. Most of what I do is pro women. And yes, a lot of people always ask, why not humanitarian? Why pro women? But that's the niche I've carved for myself, and because that's an area I feel is neglected. So we do not ask doctors, why are there oncologists? Why not general practitioners? Because being specific does not mean being exclusive. So I feel like yes, the niche I've carved for myself. So I'm pro women in most of my discourses. I'm interested in issues that have to do with women and women's rights.
That's interesting, because I also, like, one other thing I've noticed is, like, occasionally you also always there looking out for men as well.
Yes, because that's why I said being pro-woman does not mean it's all exclusive. It means I'm just focusing on the people I feel like need most of the attention right now.
Yeah.
Because when we talk about gender equality, it's not just about women. It's just that when you look at society, it's more of the women that are underserved right now.
Yeah, but, you know, because people normally tend to take that as like a whole witch hunt for men when anything minimal is just spoken against them, that's when, like, you know, all hell breaks loose. But anyway, so I just wanted to kind of like just have a little conversation with you about what's, like, you know, the pandemic that's going on right now, and just how, like, somebody who's outspoken, of course, in Nigeria can, you know, tell us a bit about the situation there and just how people are handling it.
Well, basically, I'm in Lagos, Nigeria, and this is said to be Africa's largest city.
It is?
And so
I thought Nairobi was. Yeah. What do you mean?
Oh, no, maybe you should try again.
Okay. Sorry for interrupting you, yeah? Mm-hmm.
So the government is doing a lot. I think the major discussion right now is that here in Lagos, the government has banned any religious gathering that has over 50 members. So the conversation is, should we go to church? Should we go to mosques? Today was Friday, and some Muslims were said to have held their normal Jumat prayer, meaning they prayed with over 50 people. So the argument is they banning religious gatherings when they've not stopped people from going to the market. When you go on the market, you still have over 30 people all clustered together. If they can't handle that yet, why are they banning religious gatherings?
Yeah. Plus, one thing with Nigeria is, like, you guys have a very large population. For those people who don't know, like, the population, I think it's probably 10 times ours, or is that an exaggeration?
Especially in this city. This city is like really small, one of the smallest in Nigeria. What it has, because this is the hub. This is the New York of Nigeria. So we have so many people all clustered. So I feel like the government is going to have a hard time regulating or trying to, you know, initiate lockdown measures here in order to prevent of the virus.
But do you have any, like, just reported incidents there that, you know, have caused alarm, or do people just go out, even check themselves, or just take themselves to any facilities that do those tests in case they get any symptoms or something close to that?
Yes, I'm on social media. Basically, I've seen lots of ads for numbers to call just in case you're having symptoms. So there are certain numbers to call. I also heard of it. My friend was telling me about someone who actually called me because he felt he was having the symptoms. And then she was saying if she has symptoms, she's not going to call because she didn't like the way they treated him. So there are so many side effects really. But yes, there are those numbers put up. You can go to the hospitals to get checks. I went for an event recently in Eco Hotel, and before you go in, you were actually checked. So if your temperature is above 38.5 degrees, I think you'll not be allowed in. So those are some measures that lots of people are taking.
Oh, wait, you guys are still doing events?
Well, as I said last week, we still had events. So right now, everything is being shut down because there were new cases.
Oh, are there schools? Are schools work? Are they still ongoing?
Schools here shut down. The government asked schools to close. So today was the last day for schools for the next 1 month. Even the universities, I saw a report saying the NUT has asked them to close schools for now.
And then just personally, just like for you, has it affected you in any way in how you're making your money or, like what you do like on your regular basis?
Yes, basically because I work in events. I work with a TV station, and then we had lots of plans. We're supposed to cover an event this Sunday, and from the look of things, the event will not be able to hold. And I also saw on the WhatsApp platform that we should not come to work, even though it was said that it's not because of the virus and all of that, but it's affecting a lot of things generally. And then I feel like economically, since when you look at Nigeria, where the Naira is really influenced by fuel prices, the Naira is still the petrol currency, really, as they say. So basically, it affects a lot of things. Food prices are hiking. So whether I have to go out or not, I feel like it's going to come to me, and it's going to still have an effect on me.
Because the thing is, there's no really one specific way of. Nobody has like an exact answer on how they can actually prevent it, but you can slow down the spreading of the disease, right?
Yes.
So like for us, we have like this self quarantine thing. Like you just isolate yourself from, social distances and stuff. Is that the same case with you guys? Because I know like Nigerians are like festive people and they love being out.
I thought that was Africans. I thought we all one, I thought
it's really hard to contain people.
Yes, basically, I feel like that has been more on, papers and more on the information saying social distancing. Because to be honest, in my circle, we've not really done so much of social distancing. Yes, we don't even go out, but like I said, considering the fact that they're saying don't go to church, it has been an argument. Are we going to church? Are we not going to church? Is this right?
Yeah. Oh, and then we're having a few people who are joining us here. So for those who don't know her, like she's from Nigeria, she's a YouTuber, TV presenter, and what else have I forgotten?
YouTuber. And yes, I'm pro-women.
Yeah, I'm pro-women. So you should definitely check out her channel. I started following her last year after like bumping into a few of her videos. And I was just intrigued because I think you're just one of the few voices that I noticed that are not just from music and just acting only, like, but just somebody who can have like I don't know what your style of communicating exactly I would call it, on how the format that you use on your YouTube. Is it commentary? I can say just social commentary.
Yes, or opinions really, because most times I come from where I stand on every issue there. And I'm letting you know that I have done certain research, but basically this is my opinion on that particular topic.
Yeah, you're not trying to offend anyone, or you're not speaking on behalf of Nigeria.
No, I'm speaking on behalf of myself.
Okay, so what else? What else has just like the Nigerian government? Everybody who's joining in, thank you so much. If you have any questions, because she's from Nigeria, you can ask her anything to do with like just the whole coronavirus craze. We just want to hear her take of how things are in Nigeria and just how like they just continue living their lives every single day with this pandemic just going on. So anybody with questions in regards to Nigeria, please just type them down and then I'll read it to her or she'll see it on her side and just respond. But yeah, so what was I asking? What was I asking again?
Asking if anything else is going on.
No. Are there any other restrictions that the government has just put in place to, you know, to the public,
Well,
telling them don't do this, don't do that?
Well, they're still reacting to the recent one about religious gatherings and schools being shut down to a lot of Nigerians. And I feel like, yes, knowing how Nigerians react to a lot of things, it's something they have to take slowly. A full lockdown measure cannot really be initiated in Nigeria at that capacity because basically, even the things we have, we don't have much in place that would help Nigerians. Some people might die out of starvation if you put a lockdown before the virus comes.
Yeah. So people have to be out there hustling as well, because otherwise it won't be easy. Because even the thing with me is like I'm a freelance, so if somebody calls me right now, they want me to shoot content for them for, you know, and most people are giving me calls right now. They want to shoot content about just, you know, updating the masses about either coronavirus or just like little videos or know-how-tos like washing your hands and stuff. Is the government giving you guys those campaigns of like washing hands everywhere you go and stuff?
I didn't get your last
Is the government like doing like the wash your hands challenge or campaign? Is it coming up with any of those things?
Oh, yes. I think from the initial stage when it started, even before we had
was the last time you washed your hands?
The last time I washed my hands, I just finished eating, so yeah.
Okay, yeah, so back to the government.
Yes, so they're flooding everything. I think even in buses, you get to see the information. So I feel like this is one thing that has happened, that a lot of Nigerians, even the elderly ones, are really informed on what to do and how to stay safe. Yeah. So the government has done their bit when it comes to informing you on these preventive measures, washing your hands. And yes, initially the prices for the sanitizers went up, but I think they normalized to an extent. People have sanitizers available to them, and everyone is doing their best. When you go to public places, restaurants, eateries, then everyone started to have sanitizers everywhere. So people are taking key measures.
Okay, and then what are just like the theories? Because, you know, like in every country, like everybody has like their own story. When somebody's asked like, yo, where do you think they started from? Or like, what's the story behind like just Corona? What are just like your theories there? Is it like also like from the Chinese market, or is it from like, you know, different people have like just different theories, and are people taking it seriously?
Some people thinking it's conspiracy.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw those reports, and really, I also saw one that said every time where they're about to have the United States elections, one virus comes up. And I'm trying to remember, when was Ebola? When was bird flu? I think the rest.
Yeah.
So I really don't know, because I don't know so much research about viruses and how
your opinion, like your opinion on like just where to read, or from your research, like where do you think is like just...
I believe that it could have just, because I've also seen videos of certain things that Chinese consume, and not to be racially biased or anything, I feel like it's possible this just sprung up because if someone actually did this, I don't think they expected this level of pandemic.
Yeah.
You know, because right now it's affecting everyone. It has hit almost every country, almost all the top countries. So it's a fear for everyone right now. If it was really created, probably it would have been contained in some form. So
Yeah,
I'm really not sure where I stand.
but because like from my country there, like apart from the city, there are different, like like now provinces, and there are some people who like just don't even believe like it's there because they haven't been affected yet. You have some people
Yes.
like in Nigeria who like they just don't believe it exists.
Well, basically, when it first came in, I stay in Lagos, Nigeria, and a lot of people who are in Kaduna, Nigeria, which is hours away by road, were
Hmm.
asking me to come back, come back, come back, leave that place, leave that place. And the thing is, they felt safe. So, and that's the northern part of Nigeria. And right now, a few days ago, I heard reports that there were cases in northern Nigeria. So people who felt safe, like they were away from it, now feel like, okay, this is coming to us. This
Yeah,
affects everyone. Feel like even the people who feel like they're sick, you're not sure. For
you
example,
really.
Idris Elba did have symptoms. So
Mm.
no, you can't be too careful. Just do your best, really.
Just play your part.
Yes, in ensuring that. And even if you feel like, because I've heard a lot of young people say, oh, it's an old people thing, it doesn't affect young people. But you can also pick it up and pass it to someone who would not be able to, withstand the virus, like pass it on to an older person. So it's just doing your bit to ensure that you don't pass it on, you don't get it, you don't die from it.
But the thing is, even if it's just for like, it only affects old people, like, don't we have like, next of kin, uncles, fathers, mothers? So it's not just about you anymore. So you can't even be selfish about it because it still might affect somebody that you actually care for.
Someone just said, but the Nigerian memes are funny. Yes, you have to give it to Nigerians
Someone
because
said,
we have a sense of humor in every situation. That's how
but,
we find joy.
mhm.
You can't take that part away from us. We
That's
have an ability to make fun.
But are you guys like concerned when you see like just the numbers that are skyrocketing in Europe, knowing that we are not there, but we might still get to that? We still might need to go through the same thing that they're going through.
There's a lot of concern, especially many Nigerians, most Nigerians were actually clamoring for the government to, put some sort of restriction on our airspace because before yesterday or so, the Nigerian airspace was still open, like we had not placed a ban on any country. So we still had people coming in and, the virus. So there has been some level of restriction, which many Nigerians do not feel are strict enough
Mhm.
because those countries that have been placed on a ban, people from those countries are saying, okay, they're going to fly into Nigeria through countries that are not under the ban. So now it's ensuring that even the countries that are not under the ban, there's adequate screening before anyone gets through.
But do you guys have like the equipment to actually screen and test people?
Well, since all of this started, I actually have not been to the airport. But from the reports I have, I'm staying safe.
Yeah, mhm.
Yeah, but from the reports I have, many people are saying, oh, the Nigerian government has really made them proud. They've put in certain measures. You can't really just pass through. They put in some equipment. And from the money we're seeing on reports that they've spent in trying to ensure that the spread of this virus does not become alarming or does not go widespread in Nigeria, I want to believe they have some level of equipment to, check.
You want to believe.
I want to believe because I've not been there to see. Like to believe.
And there's so many things that maybe people are not maybe paying attention to, because you have to also think about it like, okay, just in case you're infected, right? When you take into hospital, are you paying for it or are you being treated for free?
I actually haven't asked anyone, but I like to believe that if you go to the hospital and you cannot afford that treatment, everyone should treat you. Because really, if you leave it to the individual to treat himself, I feel like you're doing more harm than good, because that person is just going to really go back and give it to everyone else to
Yeah.
spread it on to. I feel like countries have to just, the government has to take it upon their shoulders. They're saddled with the responsibility of ensuring that everyone is safe. So for people who can't afford such treatments, we need to treat them.
Yeah, just give them like that trial basis for the 14 days, and then after that you can just know how you care. But either way, regardless, just treat them, because it's just something that if you don't treat, it's just much.
It's not like
Still, yeah, you've seen like countries like Iran where it affected like even like the members of parliament.
Yes, exactly. It started at the top. But another thing is how really, I don't know how it is there in Nairobi, but how do they treat people who have confirmed cases or who are even have suspected cases of the virus? Because here it's getting crazier.
Well,
nobody wants to help you. Nobody wants to around you.
Because I don't think, at this point, I don't even think it's safe to just publicize or even show the faces of anyone who's like actually infected, because you don't know how people might react to them. Because it might seem like it's all well and good, but you don't know if there are people who are actually out there just having ulterior motives on even like thinking of eliminating these people because they might cause harm. Because like you always have like those nut jobs in every country.
Yes, I totally agree, because I've seen videos where someone is just coughing, and sometimes when you go, you find out that, he tested negative, so he was down with malaria or just something else. By then, people have treated the person really badly. I think, like, yes, social distancing, you feel like someone has it, maybe you do your bit, call an ambulance, call for help, but not treat the person in a certain way that it's dehumanizing.
Yeah. But are you guys walking around with their face masks?
No, we are not. A few people are, but really, I'm going to be honest, since all of this, I don't even own one. I haven't gone anywhere with a face mask.
Really?
I don't own one. I heard a report that said unless you're really infected, it's better not to have a face mask, because wearing a face mask increases the chances of you touching your face.
So nobody is wearing like any masks in Nigeria for now?
No, a few people are, but
maybe the ones who are working in airports, I'm guessing.
At the airports? No, definitely. A lot of people, I've seen pictures, people at the airports are wearing, but I'm saying everyday average Nigerians or Lagos. Only a few people actually go through the strain of putting it on. So maybe the others who are not putting it on have the same information I do and have decided to protect themselves by not wearing the face mask.
No, but that's true, because you also don't, because the thing is, maybe someone's interpretation is if you're wearing it, maybe you have it. Then, as much as you might be protecting them, they'd be like, hey, now that's where they also just start creating other different issues that you don't even want to start discussing. But
yes.
Just for you, do you think this is gonna last, or it's just something that's short term?
I feel like it's going to end soon. I don't know. I have that feeling like this is all coming to an end. And I'm putting a lot of hope on Trump's administration, really, because they seem to be making some sort of headway in finding a cure. So I feel like it's not something that would be kind of scientists that have been trained. I feel like microbiologists are on it, and definitely soon we should have a cure. The only problem would be who would have access to the cure. Would it be expensive? Would they let it just go to whoever needs it? That would now be the question. But I feel like this is something that's about to end.
because the US estimates that it might take up to 18 months.
No. No. What is going to happen to us in 18 months? Like, what am I going to do?
Can you picture
No.
for 18 months? What do you think? Like, okay, worst case scenario, if it's 18 months, do you think you can make it through the 18 months with just, things like food, money, and just, are you prepared for such a thing?
I'm not, to be honest, because lots of things are going to be affected. My job is going to be affected. No events, no job.
No money, no money.
No money. And you see, even as an actress, nobody's shooting really. I heard Netflix shut down nationwide.
Oh, yeah, they have
So
to
lots of
yeah.
bear the risk of having to be sued or anything. So it's really affecting a lot of things. Nothing is holding conferences. So students are going to be out of school for the next 18 months.
Yeah. Hey, like if they stopped the NBA, the Premier League's soccer matches, like it's serious. It's not like, it's
Not so much of a football fan. I'm like, we can rest.
Basketball.
Okay, yeah.
But even though you don't even if you don't follow, but we're talking about like industries that we like almost create close to $20 billion every season.
Yes. That's what affecting those. I saw a report that while poor people are buying tissue rolls, the rich people are buying stocks. So they increase in stocks. So some people are trying to take advantage of the current situation in hope
I've been researching on stocks though, because the one advantage that it has, like if you know just how to play with them, anytime when you need that liquid cash, you can always like sell it like immediately, because it's just on the click of a button. But like supposed to, like if you own like property or a car or just these other things, like right now nobody's going to buy them, not unless you buy it like quarter the price or something, because you're not sure how the next 2 months, 4, or even the 18 months are going to be.
But I feel like the people who are buying, who are taking that risk, are doing so because they feel like this is about to end. They're as hopeful as I am that in the next couple of months, 2 months, we should be done with this virus. I'm that hopeful, that optimistic.
2 months? But what?
Yes, I feel like in the next 4 weeks, we should have something like a cure.
4 weeks.
I am no microbiologist.
Should they give it out just for free if they get the cure?
What?
Once they get the cure, should they just give it out for free?
Yes, that's what I was saying earlier, that I'm not sure what they would want to be the step, but I feel like they should give it out for free or at an amount that most governments will be able to probably afford for their citizens. Because if it's really expensive, it now becomes a poor people virus. We still have lots of people dying, and averagely we still have a lot of people suffering from the virus and still passing it on. So I feel like there has to be something that will be available for a lot of people. If not free, then almost free.
True. So now, I just wanted to pick your brain on that, and because I'm just trying to figure out, because today I couldn't figure out how I could plug my equipment and everything. I'm trying to figure out like an alternative on how we can do this and just like include like 2 or 3 more people. I've been told about like some software called Zoom. I don't know whether you've heard about it.
No, I haven't.
But that's what people are using right now for like virtual classes.
Okay.
So I'll do that research on my end, and if it's something that makes sense or easy to use, I'll just know how I can hook up my gear and everything, and I can do this like, at least book you. Of course, I know you have some famous things to do.
Yeah.
So I'll just let you know in advance, and we can keep like, just interacting, because it's so interesting to hear from different people from different places and just what they're going through and just how like they're carrying on with their lives.
Yes. And hopefully they'll also be positive or be as optimistic as I am that this is ending in 2 months, not in two.
Yeah, we're praying for 2 months. More than that, like it's just gonna be like a whole disaster. That'd be a disaster. Okay, and one more thing before I let you go. So how are you planning to like just occupy your time, just maybe for the next few weeks before this thing is figured out?
Well, basically, I've been taking an online course that I've been really slow on because I've been working on a lot of things.
Yeah.
So this will give me ample time to, speed up on that and catch up with the rest of the class. Then also I have a couple of books already lined up to read. Then I intend to, shoot some of my content in bulk, so that because I know that once all of this ends, there'll be lots of work, people are moving, so
Yeah.
I'll have a lot of things to do and might not have enough time to record videos.
Yeah.
So by then, I have videos down to upload.
I was ahead of time. I have content for the whole year.
I'll see.
Okay, so what else did I want to ask you? So what kind of shows do you act in? Movies, your regular TV shows, or what kind of acting do you do?
Okay. So I read drama, I read theater and performing arts. So I did more of stage.
Oh,
And
you do stage,
this
huh?
year,
Theater.
yes, I do on stage. This year, I'm supposed to debut on the big screen. One of the reasons why I'm really sad about the virus, it's going to affect film festivals that I'm supposed to attend,
Oh, yeah.
that. And then hitting the cinema doesn't seem really feasible if this doesn't end in the next 2-3 months.
Yeah.
Because it means nobody's going to go to the cinema if there's
No, that's true.
still a pandemic. This one.
But we're just hoping.
So,
We're hoping for the best, all of us. Okay, so now let me release you, and then I'm really trying to figure out how we can do like the 3 or 4 people thing, and also still connect like my mixer, so that once we're done, I can send something to like Apple Podcast or iTunes, Spotify. But I just want to figure out how I can do that, which I'll just need maybe 24, 48 hours at most. But we'll be doing this on a regular, I hope, right?
what did you say last?
I'm hoping we'll be doing this on a regular.
All right.
For sure. So you enjoy your evening, and I'll stay in touch.
I'm trying to take a spring bath.
Okay, good night.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Anna.